Age Gap Breeding, Books 13 through 16, 4-pack. Breeding Erotica, Pregnancy Erotica, Age Gap Erotica, Unprotected Erotica. Written by Kimmy Welsh. Narrated by Kline. I claimed the best man, and he's my professor. Age Gap Breeding 13. My best friend Shauna had looked stunning that day. I was her bridesmaid, having introduced her to Brian, who was a friend of mine. All day, I was ogling Brian's best man, but I knew it wouldn't be right to act on my impulse, what with him being my ex-professor and being over twice my age. I know, it's ridiculous. I understand that completely. But when you're a few glasses of wine into the evening, your mind starts playing tricks on you. Mr. Connors had kind of morphed throughout the day. In the morning, he was the nervous best man who looked dapper in his suit. But by the time the evening came around, he was a confident, handsome, mature guy, regaling the room with tales from Brian's past, much to everyone's enjoyment. I looked down along the bride and groom's table as he spoke. He flicked through his notes and addressed the crowd, who lapped up every second of his well-oiled routine. As his confidence grew, my desire for him grew too. I'd only ever seen him in class before. Seeing him in this relaxed setting was playing with my emotions. At first I was like a proud ex-student, but soon I was an infatuated onlooker, matching the emotions of the single and married women in the crowd who looked upon him adoringly. Mr. Connors had this way about him that just leveled you. It was impossible not to give him your full attention. Boy, he was a catch, all right. He visited the gym regularly, although he wasn't bodybuilder material. He looked like he could definitely handle himself. And when all of that was wrapped up in a sharp, well-fitted suit, it made him look twice as handsome. Something about the layers of his jacket, waistcoat, and crisp white shirt made me want to devour him. I looked forward at the table of bridesmaids in the front row. Each of them was rapt on his every word, just like we'd always been in class. They stared forward, their pupils fat with lust, as they giggled raucously at even the smallest of jokes. I think the forbidden notion of a 19-year-old woman getting with a 40-something guy was a major turn-on for all of them. And me. He finished his speech to rapturous applause and sat back down. Brian leaned over and whispered something, and Mr. Connors broke out in a relief of laughter. The whole room was in high spirits that flowed long into the night. A short while after the meal had finished, he came and found me. "Looking good, Sarah," he said, eyeing me up and down. I did a flirtatious twirl, fluttering my eyelids at him and giggling. "Thanks. You scrub up pretty well, too." I'd never gotten a compliment beyond something as scholarly as turning in a good essay. Mr. Connors complimenting my looks made me think I just might have a chance. "In fact," I said, glancing behind me, "you scrub up so well that I know one or two people who might be interested." He looked over my shoulder and straight into the eyes of my friend Cassie, who lingered in the background, sipping champagne and trying not to look in our direction. "She's too young," Mr. Connors said, looking down and shaking his head quickly. "No way." "Come on," I teased. "She's 19. She likes you." I leaned in close to his ear. "And she likes anal." I pulled back to see his expression, and the pair of us started to laugh. I was glad he saw the funny side. "I'm not that easy." "Handsome fella like you needs a gal." "Stop deflecting," he said. "Plenty of good men around here, too." "I know," I said, locking eyes with him. He swallowed nervously. "I'm gonna go check on Brian," he said. He walked away, and I followed him with my eyes, smiling to myself. It sounds pretty arrogant, but I knew then and there
Sample complete. Ready to continue?